What's that? Breaking news? No, it's just the Paper Boys rambling. Let's see what's happening in this episode.
Hey, welcome to this version of the Paper Boys. That's Boyz. We have the regular cast members here. We got Wyatt and Greg and myself. Hello. Say hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
Hello, Paper Boys, Boyz. Hey, we just had kind of a group lunch today. We were out at the bullpen.
Yep.
All three of us sampled the quesadilla burger, the entry into this year's burger battle.
Yep.
And it's interesting. Why don't each of us, we'll go around the table and give our little review of today's burger battle. Burger.
Okay.
Wyatt.
I liked it a lot. I thought there were some things that I had going good for it and something. I am a big fan of the pico de gallo and whatever. I don't remember the dressing they had on it, but that was really good. The cheese was... They used a shredded cheese for it.
Okay.
That maybe to me slightly a little too much cheese.
Oh,
no!
But I have just given our preferences.
Yeah.
And then I know I'm the minority in this room. I would have liked a little bit more bread than a quesadilla, but it's a quesadilla burger, so I can't judge it on because there's not like they were going to use buns and call it a quesadilla burger,
Right.
You know, but I liked it overall. I like the fries a lot out there too.
Okay, Greg?
I enjoyed it. I think, all in all, the presentation was very good. Very quick service. We were there for maybe, 5 minutes if that or so, and they had it on the table. And I had the tots. I was the only tot person. They're tots. Nothing special. But
size related, do you think?
But it was good, yeah.
Okay, well, I agree with kind of both of you. I did like the queso burger, the queso presentation at the vessel. I thought that was pretty cool, just tasty, easy to handle. What was that stuff you said you liked? The pico
de gallo.
Yeah. Craig and I did. We didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it's just I believe peppers, onions, and. Oh my God, the big one, tomato, like little diced tomatoes.
Okay, well, that was really good. Yeah,
I think there's. Could be wrong. I just
probably
talked
are,
from.
But go ahead.
I think they maybe put like vinegar in it as well.
Right.
A
little vinaigrette.
It had some bite to it. There was some heat there.
Yeah, it was pepper jack cheese.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was good. You didn't like that, or too much of that too?
I didn't mind that. It was just it felt like in the pepper jack, it looked like there might have been some cheddar in there too. I'm not for sure because it just. Great. When I bit into it,
Did he have the same thing we did?
Yes, he did, but I think he's just viewing it.
When I bit into it, I had a lot more like cheesy non-melt to me.
Okay, well, here and then the other thing is, you fill out not the comment card, but the evaluation card,
Yep. Yeah.
And the categories were presentation,
patty,
service,
flavor,
and
one more presentation. Did you say that. Presentation? Patty, presentation, flavor, service, in a fifth version.
Yeah.
A fifth thing.
Well, you rated 1 through 5, 5 being the best.
Mm-hmm.
We all secretly voted or rated our overall choice. Yeah. And Wyatt, you came in at?
21.
And I came in at 21.
Mm-hmm.
Greg thought he came in at 21.
Right, till I did the math.
He took his shoes off and could count his hands, and he came up with 22.
Right.
And but ironically, we're all pretty close in our evaluation of the thing.
Yeah.
And it's out of a possible 25, right?
I expect so. 5 categories at 5 tops. Yes.
Yep. So it's out of 25. So that's a good burger.
It was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yep. And now Wyatt had 3 of the ones so far, and Greg, you've had 2.
Yes.
And I've had 2 myself, actually. And so...
Well, you just recently, you haven't said it on the podcast yet because you just had it. You recently had the Frisco burger from Howling Dog.
I did.
What do you think of that one?
Well, again, just me, lots of bread.
Okay.
Okay. And again, just me, bacon. And I knew that going in. I know.
He's just not a bacon guy.
However, it's good. when I rate Frisco burgers, I compare it to back in the day when Sharky's was here.
Oh, okay.
And they had a Frisco burger on their menu. And to me, that's the best Frisco burger I've ever had. So,
Wow.
to all the other challengers, they're lucky that Sharky's isn't in the battle. He should for tailgaters over there. So Brandon, we should have him do this next year. But
Yeah.
all right. So anyway, the burger battle is doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's getting people out to try these different burgers, and we got a few weeks now. Next week, Wyatt, you're up for the homework session, and that's the
There's one at the Howling Dog, or not? Sorry, Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. And what's their burger? That's
they have the plain burger.
plain burger, which you rated that last week about. That's just a plain burger.
He's going to come back and just love it.
I know, yeah. Maybe
Maybe.
road trip next
I'm
week.
probably going to say, wow, their fries are great.
All right. Well, the burger battle's underway, going until the end of the month, I believe.
Yep.
And then Greg will be up in Hills after that, and I got the Rebels the week after that. So we'll have plenty of hamburgers by the end of the month.
Yeah.
On some national sporting news or events, the Kentucky Derby was run last Saturday. The horse that won that came from last to first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool to watch.
Oh, but it had it. Well, what was its name though? Do you remember?
Gold something or another.
Gold Digger?
Not what
No.
It's like, who won last year's Super Bowl?
last year's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Rams?
No.
See, who cares?
Well,
I
I know who won. I just don't remember.
Oh, well, okay. Anyway, so
Seattle.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
Sam Darnold.
Doggone it.
good. All right. Well, anyway.
See, you bring up bad memories. That's what.
Oh, that's right. You wanted that. Well, anyway, the Kentucky Derby is the fastest 3 minutes in sports, I think, is what they do and talk about that. That's pretty good. And then speaking about, last to first, in reverse of that, not too long ago, a week, 10 days ago, the Twins were in first place.
Oh,
Now
really?
they're in last place. But it's all about, presentation of the information. One could say they're in last place, or you could say they're just 2 games back of first.
Really, they're in last place and they're 2 games back.
2
from
back
first?
is all, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, so
That's
they got
a tight race.
And then,
Well, didn't they change baseball? Because didn't you play a lot more division games?
Yeah.
And now you just kind of play everybody a
all
lot.
over.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Timberwolves are in round 2 of the NBA Finals or whatever. And the first game, they went out to San Antonio and came away with a 1 or 2 point victory. Mm-hmm. Everybody thought they were the best team in the world, going to win the championship. However, their second game, which happened to be this week, they lost by almost 40 points.
Yeah.
Go figure, huh?
That's Minnesota sports, though. I mean, we're not. You never expect to win anything.
No.
I mean,
And the Wild can prove that.
yeah.
So anyway, anything local sports-wise going on?
Oh man, yeah. Well, today we're doing this. It's Thursday, and it's a big day for a lot of sports. We've got baseball going on today. Track has got the Big South Conference. We got softball. We've got tennis at home. Adrian golf, or HBC plays Adrian in golf. I believe it says on their schedule, but it is just packed full of stuff. So I'm going to be at 4 events, just soaking it all in.
So if you're going to tennis, you should probably leave now.
Yeah. Or just take the back way and cut through.
There you go. You could do that as well.
Or walk. I mean, I could walk too.
But track is here too?
Yes.
Well, then
Yeah.
you're just go through the parking lot to school and you got right there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
What's out of all these spring events, though, because a lot of them are long.
Yeah.
What's the favorite, I guess? Maybe you can't answer that.
The
Maybe you
favorite?
have to be non-biased.
Well, no, I don't have to. I enjoy all of them, really. It's outside, and again, lately it's been cold and windy and stuff, but you're still outside. So baseball, softball, great, fun to watch. Track, long, very good athletes. Golf, that's a hard one to kind of follow. I mean, you're like behind them. So that's as far as following and getting photos, you don't want to stand in front, you're going to get hit by a ball. But they're all pretty fun. Everything has its own good things. So
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not going to talk bad about anything because
Yeah. Do you go to
I enjoy
do you go
it.
to trap shooting?
I have not been there yet this year.
But you have in the past.
Yes, and that again is you have to go behind them, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say not a lot of downrange.
no,
pictures.
down. Yeah, you'd really have to be downrange, but yeah, and it's hard to believe, but we're getting towards the end here too, where people are going to be playing for sections and conferences and stuff. So we're
It's hard to believe that we're
towards
just
the
getting
end.
here towards the end when it felt like we just started.
I know,
Right.
I know.
The spring sports.
It's a short, quick season, and the weather had hampered a little bit, but just a lot of great performances and stuff. So hopefully, a lot of teams going on.
Well, it'll be nice today because the weather is actually quite nice today.
Yeah.
I mean, for all these events. So
Yeah,
So then we got graduation coming up, right? I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
Laverne's graduating in, 2 weeks, basically?
yeah, I believe it's like middle of May.
Right
So,
before
2
Memorial
weeks.
Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so then, but most of the spring track stuff continues after that, right?
yeah, it'll run probably into June. That's when state 1st of June state track and field is held and stuff. So that goes on. Baseball can go a little farther. Like last year, they went to state there, so that ended up in I think early June also. Yeah, and I forgot to mention too, the Redbirds actually start this Sunday at 2:00 at home. So this will be the 2026 version of them, and they'll play at 2:00. So that's come on down and see a game at Redbird Field. That's a fun time.
Do they have all the college players back home yet, or something? They've trickled in yet?
Last year they didn't have a lot of that. They had more of a high school style team. They had some, but not like before. Not a lot of the big hitters.
A lot of return kids though from last year.
I do not know. I have not seen the schedule yet, so
Okay.
I don't know how many are going to make it. Like the Sayers or stuff like that. Yeah, I would love to see them come back. I'm not exactly sure how their schedules work out either.
Is there an age range on Redbirds, or if Rick was good, he
I
could play?
think
No, wait, no. If Rick was good,
Yeah.
Rick is good.
Still good?
Okay. Sorry.
Age might be a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think.
I'd love to see you run the bases.
I don't think technically you can age out, but there are some that get to a point where they realize their bodies and lifestyles are different. And so, raising families or jobs and stuff, so it's hard to come back.
But
So
like a retired MLB player could come back.
I don't think they'd let it.
They wouldn't let him in there. Retired though.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
This is amateur baseball,
Yeah.
so anybody that would come into it. If I wanted to suit up and get out there, I think it'd be okay. The speed, I don't
Not
have the
for the
speed.
team, but yeah.
I don't know.
You say,
I don't know if I brought this up last week, and I think they played. I got a grandson that plays the JV baseball for Redwood, and they were in town last week to play the Laverne Cardinals.
yeah,
And the JV plays out behind the high school in the far north end of the field, which is a chore to get to.
It is.
I might have. And some of the Redwood people tried to come in through town and get to the east side parking lot. They made it there by the fourth inning. I'm thinking.
yeah.
But anyway, I got to get this right now. My grandson had 4 at-bats.
Okay.
Was on base all 4 times, scored once, and never got a hit.
Oh,
He walked, got hit twice,
okay, yeah.
once in the back, once in the head, and then he grounded out, I think it was, or whatever. So,
Right.
Have 1,000% on base percentage.
Right.
No, he must have. Oh, he got on an air. He did get a hit,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then he got on the air, so that didn't count as a hit. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's the way baseball goes. Well, let's talk a little bit about pet peeves.
Okay.
Seems to be the topic. We all came in here kind of on a wing and prayer because we just got done with our burger.
Yeah. I'm nodding off already.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I remember last week, Greg, one of your pet peeves was Wyatt correcting you on what was the word he me and I or something.
Yeah. What isn't? That's still my top pet peeve is Wyatt.
Oh, just in general.
Nothing as come out better yet. So I'm just going with Wyatt.
Oh, well,
Hurtful.
I kind of like that.
He's a great guy. He likes to correct people.
Yeah, well,
If you weren't wrong, I wouldn't have to correct you. I mean, that's just,
well, like on your math skills today,
Right,
you
right.
swear you had a 21. but
I
you know,
didn't swear on it. I started
Well,
counting and I
after-
said 21.
well, then what? Okay, if we're gonna
And
keep
then
going
right
on
away
about
he
it,
jumps on me. Hey, that's,
I'm like, oh, that's 22, and then
just
you're like, no, it's
berating
21.
me in front of all the customers, and just the pointing and the laughing at me really just was not worth it.
I just don't recall all of that.
well, he does get a little harsh, but so Wyatt, and your pet peeve would be?
My pet peeve, just thought of it because we were eating lunch, and it's not what we did at lunch. We were very good.
Oh,
But sometimes when you're eating out with people,
Yeah.
And you've been done eating for like 20 minutes and we're all still sitting there.
Oh.
And I get, if you haven't seen people for a while, it's nice to talk, but sometimes it's like, okay, well, it's time to go,
Right.
or it's time to go home. I don't want to be here forever. But
Okay, seeing as how we're talking about lunch, our dining out experience, and you getting upset with people that lollygag around getting out the door.
yeah.
At lunch today,
Oh, I did something?
no.
Oh, okay.
However, there is a place, I know we weren't at Disney World or at Shields waiting to get on the Ferris wheel,
Yo.
but kids running around, noisy, all over the place. Why you're laughing? Because you know it bothered you too.
Did a
It
little
was
bit.
it was annoying.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So, but
I
hope
thought
those
it was
parents
kind of
don't-
cute.
it's not a pet peeve as much as it is just a kind of an annoying thing.
Yeah, hope those parents aren't listening to this, but
Well,
yeah,
if they are, take it for what it's worth.
They're the pull tabs things in the corner, and they were hitting all the buttons and
Wow.
screaming.
I was, I think, too full. I saw the kids.
Saw them, you heard them, didn't you?
Yeah, but they didn't really bother
Oh,
me.
hey, tell us about the field trip that we did after we ate.
Oh, we went to the pot shop.
Yep, right next door.
Coastless, right next door to it. They have a interesting place. One thing that caught my eye, and I don't know if there's legal reason for that, but every other place. So we've been to High Fidelity and the flower shop. And they have an entryway that you walk into
Right.
that you have to check your ID before they even let you into the shop.
Right.
Well, Coastless opens right up into their shop, and then they check your ID. So there must be some differing
Well, it's a
reasons
much
for that.
smaller facility.
It is a much smaller facility.
Yeah, I don't know
and,
if that's the reason or
yeah,
not.
and they didn't have a lot of product out to view. They had a menu that you had to look at or get, and they would go to the back room and get it for you.
Yeah.
It was an interesting place. They were a lot more wooden, modern. I thought it was cool. I find the subject kind of cool to talk about.
Well,
and stuff.
I find it interesting how much I don't know about this stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I still not, the
THC.
THC
and,
over gummies over the
Yeah.
flowers, as they call it. And so it's nice that the people that are working there are apparently experts.
Yeah.
And, know what they're talking about. So
Yeah. Well, and I have the opportunity every week. I know so much more
So
than
you're
you
regularly
guys.
going
Yeah,
every
here we
week?
go. Here we go.
Yeah, okay.
No, I do.
Let's just sit back.
Yeah.
I do the soundboard and everything for the weed podcast that we have.
Let's be blunt.
Yeah, let's be blunt. Here in the office, so I do the sound thing for that. So I know a lot more about that too.
okay.
I mean, they talk a lot about all that stuff, and I mean things I've never even heard of.
Right.
And I know they had a comment on one of their posts about what's resin or
Okay.
rosin, and
That's the stuff you use in baseball to dry your hands while you're pitching.
not quite. I don't think.
Something different.
And then and I didn't even know that was a thing, and then they went in depth on it, and it was a whole big part of that community was that rosin.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, yeah. But anyways,
Well, this is your information center right here. I mean,
Yeah,
burger
just-
battle to pot shops to childcare.
Yeah.
All right. So,
anything there, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, guys, you've got big plans for the weekend, I'm sure. It's Mother's Day. We'll all reach out and say Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I'm setting up a tablet for my mother for Mother's Day. So yeah, she
Did
has
you buy the tablet?
Well, I had to purchase it on my Amazon.
Okay.
Is it
but-
one of those with the spiral bound thing where you rip the papers out?
No, not quite.
not that.
No. It's a screen. Yep.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy your Mother's Day
Yes.
with your mother.
Happy
And,
Mother's Day, Mom.
Yeah.
Yep.
My mom is gone, so
Oh.
can't say it out loud. So I'll point upstairs.
You point upstairs, yes.
All
Let's-
right. Anyway, you guys, thanks for joining us, and thanks for tuning in. Wyatt, tell us
Yep.
where we can
Yeah,
find
you can follow us on Apple, Spotify, or on our YouTube channel. All of those are The Paper Boys with a Z. Or you follow our Facebook page at Star Media on Facebook, and we post the links there every week.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.